mind business first. Hey, you went driving around the world. Hey, you went round like a squirrel. Hey, you went Chanel pearls. Hey, you went Rolls Royce car. Hey, you went Rolls Royce truck. Oh, you want wall it all my hole. Oh, you want to line it all up.
Good morning guys. Good morning, how we doing? Happy Friday guys. I'm just putting you guys in the cupboard because I can't find my tripod. Happy Friday guys, it's the last day of the month. Woohoo! Give God the praise, the thanks and the glory. How's everybody doing? I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling a bit tired guys. Let me show you. I butt my toe. Look how ridiculous. On, you know, the door stopper, literally I was walking in the dark thinking, yeah, I've got my bearings around, this is my place now, I know where, I know what's what, I know where's where and who's who, and you know, and just landed on the light, turned the light on. I'm like, what the fuck, did I hurt my toe on? I can't see nothing. It's the door stopper. I'm like, okay, my foot's throbbing, let me see if it's still attached. It's okay. And then later on, the stinging sensation starts. So annoying. Anyway, it's about what, 8:30, and I am up against the time because today is the last day that I can be in my old place. But obviously you guys know that I've already officially moved in here, but today is the day and I'm going to return my keys. So I'm going to take you along with me to just get a scoop of the place, take pictures for my own self, my own sanity, just in case I want to do some type of fuckery, because my housing manager, she didn't make my temporary accommodation process that pleasant, very unpleasant. And according to her fellow colleagues, they know Wagwan and how she stays same way. So anyways, but it's fine, you know, the money comes back around, it's all good. We're here now, so we have to focus on the positive when the journey's done. So I'm gonna go there, take pictures, record everything, making sure that I've left everything in the way that it was given to me. I didn't do any updos, I didn't paint or decorate or anything like that because it wasn't my home. Like, it just didn't feel right, and there was no point in me investing into something that I know is only temporary and I'm going to move out of at some point. So yes, so I'm going to do that, and I have to return the keys by 12. Also I'm going to go down to the food bank and see if I can get some bits and bobs or whatever. Like, I'm good on groceries and stuff, but I just need a little bit of a re-up. Yeah, I told you guys already, I've been going to the food bank already, or, you know, and that's what it's there for, when you're having a little, you just need it to stretch a little bit. So I'm going to see if there's some bits that I can get, because I don't get paid until next week. So I'm going to see if I can get some stuff. I'm currently doing some boiled egg and a bagel. My stomach has been doing some nonsense. I don't really know what I'm on. But anyway, my dad came late last night, and just before 12 to drop off the box, because you know this whole thing, I don't know if I told you, with Temu, and I found it cheaper elsewhere, so I wanted to return it. But all of a sudden now I've woken up this morning going back and forth in the chat with the customer service team and their people, with the seller, the merchant, and I go on the page now, this seller is no longer available. Huh? Got on Klarna real quick, got that money back ASAP. Don't play with me, don't play with me. The cheek of them, they wanted to try and offer me, I paid £141.04 to be exact for this unit, and I found it cheaper on TikTok. They were like, okay cool, we'll send you a shipping label. Nowhere's taking it because their maximum weight is 15 kilo. Understandably so, okay cool, mine is 16.9 kilo, no one's taking it, I need to arrange for a collection. The collection is £9, I'm not paying that, you pay for it. Oh, we can offer you £45. You're rude. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but you're rude. So yeah, and then when I threatened them with escalating it, all of a sudden the page is no longer available on Temu. Okay, fine, I still got my money though, don't play with me. So if anyone wants another unit, I have 2. Okay. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't even like the look of it. I just feel like I just want to return them both. So I might even just contact TikTok and just say, do you know what, take this, and I'll just start over and find something else. Because even looking at the floor pan in the bathroom, I'm not sure if it's going to fit snug the way I want it to, because there's a little beam panel behind next to the sink where the pedestal is, so I'm not sure if it's going to fit and look flush in the way that I want it to. But nevertheless, hey, things are looking good. God is great as always, and I just give praise to the mighty man above me for keeping me going, keeping me steadfast, keeping me till the end of this month. This month has been the busiest month apart from Afro Nation, this has been such a busy and crazy and hectic month. You know, I've been training in 2 dance companies, I've been moving, and I've been getting myself situated. It's been a month, so I'm happy that we're finally at the 31st and it's done. Hopefully things can settle down and ease up, and as we're going into Christmas. And I need to get on ordering my sofa, because I'm praying that they're able to get it before Christmas, but they said maximum 10 weeks, minimum 8 weeks, so I don't know. And I have to get it custom made, because I'm not getting no regular sofa, because you know I'm not a regular girl. But yes, it's been raining, it's been pouring, and the old man's been snoring outside, but it's been lovely to watch. But I gotta go out there in a minute, so but yes, I'm charging up my devices, and it should be a pretty quick in and out situation. Hopefully I'll be back by like maybe like 2-3 p.m. or whatever. I'm not trying to stay out on the road for too long. I don't know if I showed you. Let me show you. I organized my bedroom a little bit with the organized mess that that there is. But this is my setup. I can't find the sheets to this, because these are 2 single duvet thingies. I can't find them right now. But I've just organized it so I have a bit more floor space. So everything is just opened up in the suitcases. That's a bin. Guys, what do you think about this bin, actually? I think it's really cute. She's on the cute petite side. And then she has a removable thing. Got this off Temu. I thought this was really cute, you know, because it will go with, once I order the rest of my furniture, like this these gold accents. It will go really well with it. And yeah, just folded all of my other stuff and try to just organize as best as possible and give me enough room and prevent any safety hazards from happening. So yes. And then also, guys, let me show you my bathroom, because I did a little bit of unpacking in the bathroom as well. But Dad's coming by on Saturday. Yeah, it's a bit messy, all of this stuff here. But I uploaded, my gosh, I put up these shelves here. I've still got other shower stuff and even more shower stuff in my room. But I just put these up just to see how they'll look. They come with screws that can be drilled in, but they also come with these adhesive things. So I just wanted to test it out and see. I got these off TikTok shop, which are really cool. Then I put my little cart here. This is where the unit is supposed to go. But you see what I'm saying? Like, it can easily, one leg can easily tuck in there, but it can't really tuck in there. So I'm not really sure. I might just have to go back to the drawing board and see what can be done about that. Guys, also, this light here, yeah? Oh my goodness. It glows in the dark at night time. I got up in the middle of the night to go pee, and it was glowing. Like, it was like a nice subtle glow, like good enough light where you're not squinting, it's not burning your eye socket, but enough for you to be able to find your way to sit on the toilet, do your business, and wash your hands and leave. I did not know that. How cool is that? It's just the little things that matter, the little things that count, you know what I mean? So yeah, let me take this out because I don't want this to burn too tough. Yeah, in case y'all didn't know, I've been using the air fryer for the past 3 years to actually to toast my stuff, so I can't wait to get a toaster and all that stuff, but I just need places for it to go. So Saturday, today's Friday, Saturday is supposed to be the day, tomorrow is supposed to be the day that Dad is going to come and assemble everything all in one go. When he came by last night, he had all these tools. I don't know, man. He told me to charge it. He told me to charge this. So I'm like, okay. I don't know, child. I don't know. But yeah, he said charge it tonight so that you can get ready and get it cracking for when he comes tomorrow. I don't know. I'm just going to do as I'm told. I never knew you could charge a toolbox, but okay. So yeah, that's really the plan for today, guys. I've just been feeling really tired. I've been feeling really tired. Like, I had to take a nap. 2 naps, 2 little power naps, because I just couldn't. I'm still feeling it, but there's things to be done and we can't slow down, you know what I mean? And it's the last day of the working week, and I know that Friday is typically the day where people like to take the piss, because, you know, they like to fob things off until Monday. So I need to contact O2 because... Oh, was that the rubbish bin? Oh no, it's Next. Someone ordered something from Next. Attention, vehicle approaching. I'm just making myself a little fake mocha. What I do is I just put a bit of, it chops and changes. Sometimes I use evaporated milk as well. Sugar, some coffee. This is a smaller cup, so I don't really need that much. Guys, you know coffee does not do anything for me. Like, you know when people wake up in the morning and they say they need coffee to stay awake and get their day going? I can drink coffee and go to sleep. It's nothing but a hot drink to me. I don't know whether it's genetic, because my dad is the same way. And then I add a little bit of hot chocolate in there, more like a heap. I like chocolate. And I've got some oat milk here, so I'm just going to use that. I chop and change with the milk supply that I use. Sometimes I use the powdered creamer. Sometimes I use oat milk, or sometimes I use evaporated milk. But today we've got the oat milk. You put the milk first, guys. That's what I noticed. That's what I've learned. Because you know that smell of coffee, and it's I think it's like a marketing thing. Like, you know, like back in the day where people used to bake pies and put them by the window, like real Disney type shit. You the same goes for coffee. When you go to coffee shops and you smell that coffee or whatever, and it's really the coffee burning. So really, it's what you're supposed to do is put the milk in first, then put the hot water, so the coffee doesn't burn, so you can actually enjoy the taste. You didn't know that, did ya? But you know what? I'm not going to tell you how to make your coffee. You shit it out and piss it out anyway. It comes out regardless. It ends up in the same space, and it comes out the same place too. So, yeah. I'm going to quickly scoff this down, get myself dressed, brush my teeth. Crazy. It's my last time looking at these keys. Oh. Yeah. Yes. Guys, I am tired. Lord, I'm tired. Okay. Do you know what? At least that's all I can complain about. What a blessing it is just to be tired. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I was on the phone to my cousin last night. Because she ran past my mind. Butter. You're a bit far away. Come. Shit, the battery. Anyway, we were just catching up on stuff because she ran past my mind, but also like talking about Jamaica. Like, there's a lot going on in Jamaica, so all prayers go up to Jamaica. Thankfully, my family are okay. I hope that your family are, or your loved ones are okay, and there's not too much damage that's been done. It's a devastating situation, and we just have to hold them in our prayers and give love to one another, be graceful and gentle to one another, and love on each other as much as possible. Give as much as possible and support where you can. Okay, I'm gonna go because I don't want this to cut off from me, but I'm gonna see you guys at the house. Okay. Hey guys, so I am back at the property, and I don't know whether because they were tired, but my dad and my brother left this when they were on the way taking stuff to the dump. So now I gotta, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Disassemble it and put it in the bin. But yeah, I'm back at the old house. They took out the light bulbs because they're my light bulbs. When I came here, they didn't even leave me that at least, so I could have no light. I had to get everything. So just to be petty, I'm gonna do the same they did me and leave them with the one that didn't work. Anyway, I'm back here, just checking everything. It's just after 10, and yeah, just making sure, you know, things are all good. Bish bash bosh. And yeah, oh my gosh, I'm not going to miss seeing this place after 2 years. This garden, hopefully, if they sort out the rat issue, that they can enjoy this garden. I never went out there once, never hung out nothing, because in that area there, I don't know, there's some gateway, some tunnel that the rats were getting to, and they were just coming out one by one, you know, like 7 dwarves. Plenty of them, hella things are going on. But anyway, yeah, that is my, this was my garden, just to give it a better look. I know some of you guys, oh no, there's spiders and stuff. I know some of you lot are intrigued. So I can't go in there. Look at the spider. It's still wrapping up spider season. But look, I'm not doing that. He can have it. he can really have it. But yeah, this is the side entrance. It was just a whole complete mess, utter mess. But through there is just literally just like nothing, just shelves and stuff. But yeah, and the little peeping toms over there, not got to worry about them no more. I had to put on this like privacy sheen, which meant that it was ultra tinted. I can rip that off actually. And yeah guys, so this is a tour. I can do a tour now that I'm out. My gas meter was under here. This is the wall where I'd always hear the mice scratching in between here. Absolute hell. This is where I had my sofa and my fridge and my washing machine and everything stacked up. This is where the TV and that is supposed to go, but you know, it's just an odd layout because it's a masonette. So obviously you can see the tan lines where I had my little thingy-majig, my little sofa. 2 larders. I stored my stuff because I had no storage, limited storage. I had to cover that up because that was also an access point for the rats. And then this was my little kitchen. You see the traps? I caught 3 mice in here, 3 rats in here. I caught that, and that hence why I had all of this situation here. It was just really, it's crazy because when my brother came here, he was just like, I can't believe they had you living like this. And yeah, okay, there's the aspect of like be grateful and all that stuff, but it's just like the lack of care and everything when it came to it. It was really hard. Like you couldn't really swing a cat in here. And I had to like close that up. This is where like the washing machine was supposed to go, but I had to close it up because that was also an access point, because behind there's a floor into the literal ground that leads to the garden, which is where the rats were coming through, or they were coming out through the back and coming out of here. So yeah, it was absolute. I'm like, gonna bother with the cleaning and all them thing there. Ciao. But yeah, good luck to the next person. Seriously. But yeah, this was the kitchen. I had to make do, do you know what I mean? I had to make do for the past 2 years. It wasn't fun. It really wasn't fun, but I did it regardless. And my boiler, this is just another view of my living room. The feng shui is very much off. Oh funny, look at the tan line from the settee. And then this is the bathroom, right underneath the stairs. So this is what I had here. Yep. So this was me. Yep. And this was the hallway. This is also where I was afraid to go because I'd always hear squeaks and stuff. And then this, if I just do a turn here, it's the hallway. Because this is the side of the stairs. Thankfully that I didn't hear anybody, because you could literally hear them breathing anytime that the lady did come and pick up her stuff. This was my bedroom, which is obviously supposed to be the living room, but this is my bedroom. This is where I had my bed, my wardrobe, and yeah, this was everything really. If I stand here, you guys can get a better understanding. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't take that, man. Wardrobe, decent. It did what it needed to do. I have a lot of clothes, so this got full very quick, but you know, it did what it needed to do in the meantime. And yeah, so just another perspective here. And yeah, guys. So I'm going to take some more videos on my phone, and then I'm going to get the F out of here. I just can't believe that they did that. I might just leave it at the front, because I don't want the people them to charge me, because they said do not leave anything in the property. I know the people them have already, actually, should I turn off everything to the fuse? I should do that, shouldn't I? That's very smart. Press and hold. Prepayment mode, available credit. Well, let me turn everything off. I might as well do that actually. Make sure everything is off. Okay. My account has been closed and all my stuff, my deeds has been transferred over. I had to make do with this, guys, because this is right by the door. And this would always just like, I had to sellotape it. That's how crazy. Ciao. I'm not going to miss this place at all. But you know, God kept me here for the time being. I'm definitely not going to miss this place because this is where I was found. I'll probably do a separate video on that, explaining in regards to that, and as to why I had to retain a strict restraining order, because my address was illegally found by my perpetrator. So yeah, but this is it, my last day. Why did I say that out loud? I'm gonna bleep it. I bleeped it. It's my last day. It's my last day here. Oh gosh, I'm just so grateful. I remember standing right at this very point every single day, talking to God, praying and looking out and just saying, please change this view for me, please. This is my only source of light, and it was so depressing when the sun would go down at like 3 p.m. and this is all I had because I couldn't look out at the front because that's where my bedroom was, and this was my only source of light, and I had it tinted. So that is done. So I'm just gonna take some videos for my own self, because Helen, you're not gonna play me, do you understand? You're not gonna play me. That's what you're not gonna do. That is what you're not gonna do, babe. You fucked around with me too long, sis. So let me start from the beginning. Matter of fact, oh, that's so funny. I even had leftover pest poison. You know what, I'm gonna keep it, even though that my place is spotless. And there is actually a exterminator, pest control, that actually lives in the area, in a scheme. But yeah, I just fixed the issue. My neighbour's bin is big enough to carry the chest, so I just put it in there, all one. But you want to hear a joke, guys? My bin is missing. It's not, well, to be fair, it's not my bin, but the bin is bin day today. But I've just come here and I've just seen that my bin is not there. Only the recycling. Well, good luck to the person. Hopefully the council sends you a new bin. I don't know what they did with it. They took it. They took it, babe. They took it, honey. Hey Siri. What's the time?
It's 10:30.
Okay, right, let's get these pictures going and let's get out of here, okay? I'm gonna rip this stuff off, which leaves the place completely vacant. Have a look. Oh my god! No! Oh my gosh. Hey, relax. Oh my gosh, guys. guys.
Bounce on that shit, no hands. Bounce on that shit, bounce on that shit, no hands. Bounce on that shit, bounce on that shit, no hands. Bounce on that shit, bounce on that shit, no hands. Bounce on that shit, bounce on that shit, no hands. Back to the back, back to the back, no hands. Back, no hands. Back to the back, no
Alright, let's hope the other ones aren't as hard. They might be actually, because I've had them on longer. Actually, no! That's so funny. That just peeled off with such ease. That peeled off with such ease. Oh my gosh. What? It's been 2 years since I've been able to look out at this view like this. This was all covered. What? Crazy. Oh, see, I love light. Let's do the big reveal for the other. See, the bathroom, it was already kind of frosted, so I didn't need to worry too tough about that. All right, guys, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go now, shall we? Static. Okay. Yeah. Whew. I remember putting these up and it was hot for the heat wave. Oh my gosh. Now everybody knows I'm not here anymore. But they said clear it out. So that's what we're gonna do. Woo! Guys, you see what I mean? This was supposed to be my bedroom, so I had to figure out something, you know? I had to, darling, because everybody was gonna know what's going on, honey, and if everybody was gonna know the tea, baby. But yeah, I had some good, nice windows here. But the best and quickest and cheapest option was to do this adhesive stuff. Boy, well, that's it. This journey's done, guys. I'm gonna go and return these keys. This was my temporary accommodation. This homeless journey of mine is officially complete, and I've got to give thanks to the Almighty because He's really carried me. We are done. We are out of here. I don't know why I'm lingering on so much. I've got to go to the office and return it. I've got to return it by 12. I have time because it's not too far from here. But yeah, guys, that is it. I'm going to put this stuff in a bin and then I'm going to be out of here. I've switched everything off. Gosh, look at the light now. It's so much better. If only you lot over there just weren't so nosy, I wouldn't have had to protect my peace so much. But yeah, someone else's turn to love on this. And yeah, good luck to them with the rodents and that, because my man, as I was coming down the street, my man still has his front yard full of junk and he doesn't look like he's going to change anytime soon, him and his German Shepherd. So good luck to ya. Period. Okay. This makes me even more glad to leave because I've just seen that my neighbour has taken my bin. She's got a car in the driveway. crazy. But yes, this is the end of an era. I don't know whether I'm going to show that part or not, but yeah, no more. See, look, my bin is right there. Ciao. Ain't got time for that. Ooh, I could have been cheeky and put my stuff in there, skip. But I'm not going to do that. I've already chucked it. But yeah, that's it, guys. So I'm on my way to the office to return the keys, and then that's me done. Time now is 10:49. So yeah, it's going to take me about 20 minutes, and then I'll be done, guys. Lovely. By the way, this is the guy that I was talking about. He literally just left. But look at all that junk. And that's a good day. You see what I mean? Anyway, no more walking down this. I'm so happy. So happy, guys. So, yes, Lord. This time is up. This time is over. Hallelujah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm actually really hungry. My gosh. Hey guys, I know you probably can't really see me that well, but I'm currently in my living room, and obviously it's dark and whatever, but I don't want to kind of look like a creep and bait out my street. But I'm literally just looking outside the window and whatever, and because I'm in such a lovely neighborhood, I'm seeing a lot of kids just doing all this trick-or-treating stuff or whatever, which isn't unusual to me, but it's just something that I don't engage in as a Christian. I just don't follow that. And it just really dawned on me, like, wow, they really be doing this stuff. I'm not gonna lie, like, even growing up, I knew I wasn't missing out on that, to be honest with you, but like, my kids will not be doing any of that sorts. They will not be engaging in such blah, 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 right? We can have a movie night, honey, if you want that, but it's just like, nah, man. That's how he gets you. That's how he gets you. He has you out in these streets doing this stuff or whatever, and they coat it up. They sugarcoat it with literally sugar, and have you out in these streets. This is the time where I stay in my yard. Like, you think I even wanted to even select this date to return my keys? Like, nah, brother. It's always been that way, but it's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess it's like innocent in their minds because they're so young and they're all dressed up. Oh, there's a little dinosaur. It looks like George from Peppa Pig. Oh my gosh. Oh, stop. And they're so committed. It's pissing it down, you know. Non-stop raining, guys. Non-stop. Oh my words. And they got little sparklers. And some people are letting off some fireworks and that. Don't worry, I'll be out for the festivities for Guy Fawkes. Yeah, they're really doing this stuff. Do you know what? I'm also realising how blessed I am. I mean, on my street when I lived in my temporary accommodation, I lived in a masonette and I was on the ground floor, but nobody came to my door, thankfully, because my living room was at the back of the house, so the light was never on, really. But the blessing is that none of them are coming up to any apartments doing any trick-or-treating, because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. If anything, this is the time to pray more, but it is interesting seeing it through their lens. Don't know if any of that made any sense, but I thought I'd just share that perspective. I'm gonna go and unwind in my room now. It's kind of cute. Oh, they're all gathered. No, not all the women are just like witches. This is not funny. This is actually not funny. It's not funny. Let me just move because I have to just rebuke this in the name of Jesus. Anyway, I don't even know what time it is. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? Time now, guys, is 5:15, almost 5:15. I've gone to my room, my bedroom quarters, because it's gotten dark. But today has been very much a productive day. I cleared everything out at the properties you guys saw. Came home, had something to eat. I had the remaining food that my dad brought for me. I really realized that when it comes to like meals, I really don't have the appetite to have things more than 2 days. Like, and even then that's a bit of a struggle to like go 2 days of having something the same of something. with the exception of some things, like a roast dinner. Yeah, today's done. Today's wrapped. I've messed up my sleeping pattern because as soon as I got back in the house, I had a nap, a little quick nap, because I just couldn't. Like, guys, I've been telling you, I've been tired. I'm just gonna unwind, catch up. I watched the Braxtons because you know that they got a new season out, new episode out, and it really highlighted some triggers for me, especially when it comes to watching Tamar. I've always been a fan of Tamar. I think the sole magnet of the show in the beginning was Toni Braxton, because everybody knows her, you know, Unbreak My Heart, Man Enough for Me, the list goes on and on. I really gravitated towards Tamar and her personality, and I've always been very fond of her. And, you know, she's a human being. There's things that I don't necessarily agree with how she's handled things, as any other people have, but people have the right to lead their own lives. But in this episode that I watched tonight, I was really, really disappointed in the treatment, and it made me realize, like, wow, it resonated with me so much, and that's why I was so triggered by it, because as an outsider, as a viewer watching it, seeing how a sibling can be manipulated, gaslit, and flipped out and turned into looking like the villain, when you can see the build-up of the strategic actions by every other member, knowing that also this is not only just a stranger where it's just like, oh, okay, well, people don't know how people stay, and this is your sibling that you've grown up with, you've known your entire life, knowing each other's pressure points and pushing them to that point to manipulate, gaslight them, paint them out to be something, and then on top of that want to call the police and press charges after you've basically done an aggravated assault sort of situation, and steamrolled and manipulated and gaslit, and it's just abuse. And it really just triggered me, and I really felt bad for Tamar in this episode, because I was just like, wow, I lived that in my household, you know. Thank God I'm no contact with them now, but I lived that. That's what I'm saying. Did you hear the screaming? That's why you got to stay in the house. You got to stay in the house. October 31st. Stay in your yard. Yeah? You ain't got no food. Order in. Stay inside. Why people screaming? No, sir. Rebuke it in the name of Jesus. No, nope. Nope. No, thank you. Very weird, very suspicious, but listen, I'm black. I'm not gonna go look for noise. If I see it, if I hear something, I'm gonna retreat. I'm not gonna go, oh, what's going on? What's this? Anyway, back to what I was saying. That was just my 2 cents. And seeing like who everybody's assigned each other a certain role in this family structure, and Tamar is obviously the villain, the scapegoat, the punching bag, as well as the doormat for everybody, and she is no longer willing to fulfill that role anymore, and they cannot stand or are willing to adjust to that, because they've been so used to it, because it's worked for everybody else that she is taking on that position, and she's not having it. And it's just like, wow, it really bugs me. It triggered me, because it's just like, damn, I was in that situation, and not many people are gonna get it. And unfortunately, I can't speak for any other community, because I was only ever born black, and a lot of people in the black community, African, Caribbean community, are never gonna get it, and they're gonna see Tamar as the problem. I just understand her perspective so much, and that episode, how that all went down, was not warranted, and she was well within her right to react that way. But that's reactive abuse. That's what reactive abuse is. Trust me, I know. I've been doing therapy for 3 years, so I've done the research. But yeah, guys, I need to have some water because I'm feeling really parched, and I'm just gonna unwind for the rest of the evening. Dad's supposed to be coming tomorrow. We'll see how that goes and how the weekend goes on. But guys, October is done. This is all of October, guys. Blue and purple and blue and purple and blue and purple. This is it. I think I only had a few days where I've had to myself, but even then there was a lot of things going on, emails and stuff like that, that I never even factored in and put in there. But October is officially done and it's complete. Thank God. November is looking a lot cooler, thank God. You see the difference? Look, this is October and this is November. There's a lot more blanks, thank God. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. Like, comment and subscribe, guys. Oh, my poor toe. My toe's feeling a lot better, guys, because you know I told you how I bucked it. Yeah. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, tune in, interact, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.